What's crack-lacking? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know so. How y'all doing today? How is your Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. It's the start of the week, baby. Start of the week. We get a new mock draft tomorrow. That's going to be awesome. I think I'm going to do another deep sleepers. Yeah, deep sleepers list. I think I'm going to do one more of those. But yeah, man, I'll get the link for y'all in a sec. Oh, if you got premium, you can join. If you don't know what we're doing a mock against one another, a live mock draft. It's gonna be 5 rounds, no trades. It's give y'all a quick chance. Links in the description. You gotta be a premium member at walkthemock.com. Use code BROSHMO, gets you 20% off, all caps, uppercase, baby. Yeah, gets 20% off. You can do it for the month. You can do it for the year. Oh, Cameron, you know that ain't true, homie. You know that ain't true, brah. You know that ain't true. I should take better care of my beard, though. But, yeah, so if you want to join us for one of these mocks, when we live stream, we do these mock drafts, then, yeah, take part. Use code BROSHMO. Also, some stuff, happening this week, right? No, I don't think so. I don't remember. The skills to kills. I don't think I've ever tried that. Maybe I might. Maybe tonight. Maybe I'll go out and have Taco Bell. Dude, Snorkel, you're always grinding, homie. You're always grinding. Yo! Hey, yo. Oh, hold up. I just got hyped for no reason real quick. No, I got hyped for a big reason. Real quick, before I open this up to everybody, here, let me copy the link, get the tweet ready. I will be doing a Walk the Mock Friday, I believe, but it's going to be with some other content creators. I'll be streaming that here, so check that out. Come hang with me. We'll do another Walk the Mock. That'll probably be with trades for us on Thursday. Link is, well, it is this. All right. Tweet is out. Description. It's in there. Come be a part of this. All right. Let me get this off my Twitter page. Let me switch on over so y'all ain't staring at my ugly mug. There we go. Here, I need to switch this sucker real quick. Huh. Yeah, looks good enough. Let me switch my webcam. There we go. All right, it looks a-okay. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna be doing this in a few minutes. Look at that! I was about to say we're doing a Walk the Mock this Friday. I'll be streaming it with some of the some other content creators, like for instance, as you see here, NFL RT, man. Yo, dude, big fan of the channel, man. Goat House. There'll be some others. I haven't looked at who he's got on the list. I just know those names for sure. I know he was reaching out to some other guys, but yeah, we got about 5 minutes. I'll get to the chat real quick. Mock draft tomorrow, right? What is it? Maybe I might go 2 rounds. Maybe I'll go 3. I don't know. Now that I put 3 out there, I feel like I need to do 3. We'll see what I get done tonight. Tight end rankings come out tomorrow as well. 2 more team specific mock drafts because I know people like crapping on them. So let me give y'all some stuff to crap on. But it's all good, dude. I love it. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. All right. So let's see what's up in the chat. And of course, we're gonna be streaming the draft all day. Yo, Evan, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. I would be that guy. Austin Stogner? I'm gonna have to check that out, Snorkel, dude. Snorkel grinding. I got a few guys that I was looking at this year. Mainly it's guys I thought that would come out this year that decide to come back that I have on my rankings for next year. But yeah, it is what it is. Is what it is. What up, Tony, dude? Nah, dude. Seth Williams isn't exactly the next Sammy Coates. Yeah, Snorkel, I'm on board with that notion, dude. The edge class and the whoops. The edge class and the all gravy. The edge class and what am I saying? The edge class and the I guess I'll check out edge class tight end. I like the beginning of the cornerback class. I think there's a lot of good corners in next year's class. I will say that. Yo, well, I was planning on being the Jags, but it is what it is. No, like actually, I more so like commentating these. I've been doing so many mock drafts recently. It's nice to kick back and hang out. That way, I could talk to the chat, man. We could have heart to hearts in here. Yo, what up, Emmett? Dylan Stoner. Is that the Oklahoma State receiver? Could be wrong about that. Could be wrong. Yeah, I don't. Well, okay. Is Casey in the chat? I don't want to hurt his feelings about about Seth Williams. It's just I'm not that high on him. I've been burned by those contested catch guys before, and then his contested catch rate's not all that good either. Granted, good luck when you have the likes of what's his face, Bo Nix, who, ugh. Dude, Ahmad Garner, dude, I love him. Snorkel Productions. Yeah, I saw Edelman, dude. Yeah, I saw Edelman retire. Yeah, that kind of kind of anticipated something like that. I mean, if you look at it, they invested a lot in receiver. Well, financially, they invested a lot in receiver. So. It's the Oklahoma tight end one. I think Bo Nix is staying until his senior year. Thoughts on Mania? I liked Mania. I liked parts of Mania. Real quick is what was that cat's name? That was the Oklahoma tight end. He went to go transfer to I think it was Auburn, and then he decided not to. It was like Calcaterra, I think. Terra. Grant Calcaterra. Oh, now he's at SMU. That dude's got to be old. Pick Zach Wilson. I can't. I'm just watching it. Bro. Yeah, Majah Sanders is awesome. Desmond Ridder's gonna need a big season, or Ritter's gonna need a big season though. Oh, April, why aren't you subscribed to Goat House, dude? Support those guys. Yeah, Stoner is like reliable. I definitely thought he was in this draft class, isn't he? Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, redshirt senior. Oh, he could be a super senior. If we're being fair. Who do I think wins NFC East? Cowboys. That's probably the easiest pick right now. My sleeper tight end, Liv Morgan. Oh, here, let me turn this sound effects and stuff off real quick. Yeah, and then I also tomorrow I'm gonna be on East and West Football talking Dolphins draft and stuff. They're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. They're gonna be live on all those platforms. So if y'all want to check that out, just hear me kind of shoot the breeze with some people. I'll be there. I enjoy talking football, so it is what it is. All right, Trevor Lawrence. Who would have guessed? Trevor Lawrence. Kind of chalk it in at this point. Who's some good corner Seattle could take in the second round? I think Ifatu Melifonwu is a guy. I would say, hey, that's probably number one cat they should go out and get. I've seen some people go with Aaron Robinson, but I'm pretty sure. I firmly believe Aaron Robinson will end up being a slot corner. So, look at that. Justin Fields, Zach Wilson. I like that switch up. I mean, I think the Jesse, what have you done? What have you done, Jesse? Yeah, Creed Humphrey could be good for him too. Are the Giants probably better than Dallas right now? I don't think so because quarterback matters in the league. Chess Day, I got it done. Because I need to shed some weight. Tell me you're Rattler, how club member. Yeah, dude. I think Rattler has better arm talent. Hal's got a cannon, but it's gonna be nice to see what he does now without or it's not nice to see how Hal will do without Newsome and Brown, but it'll be interesting because he's losing a lot of weapons. Rattler, he just needs to show me he first year as a starter. Benefit of the doubt, man. We'll see overall with if he could be more consistent, but I think he's got the arm talent. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have Rattler as number one, but Hal will be number two. Mac Jones, I don't get that pick for Atlanta. I get if you can't trade down, but I don't know, man. If you're going to have someone sit, I'd rather it be Trey Lance. We have Sewell to the Bengals. I think I might be coming around to the Jamar Chase to the Bengals idea. After doing that Bengals mock, and because I just kind of assumed there would be really good receivers in the second round, and it just didn't feel that way. I think I feel more confident going Chase than maybe picking up like a Walker Little, Samuel Cosme, or whoever falls. Kyle Pitts to the Dolphins, I like that. Chase to Detroit. Rashawn Slater, Sewell's off the board, or maybe if they're higher on Slater. You know how that goes. Yo, what up, Jesse? Gonna be watching Desmond Rider something. What up, Jacob? I'm gonna do I always do a following year mock draft. Following year mock draft after the draft. I'm trying to find time to actually get down and start looking at some other to go a bit deeper. But for the most part, I really just kind of have like guys I think are day 1 and day 2 guys on that list right now. Played excellent against Landon Moore Wilson. Played excellent against USC and Tennessee. Landon Moore Wilson. I ain't ringing a bell. Oh, it's more Oklahoma guys. Are you an Oklahoma fan or something? Wait. I have no idea. I can't find this guy. Who's Landon Moore Wilson? I'm doing pretty good, Zane. Thank you for asking. Trey Lance, man, that's awesome. If the Broncos don't need to trade up for Trey Lance, really do think they need to go quarterback, though. Anything's really better than Lock. I'm not a big Lock believer. Surtain, that's kind of the penciled one in, you know. I think he fits better than Horn would. Some people prefer Horn, but I prefer Surtain. Waddle. I like the idea. Throw all the weapons to the wall. Like throw it all on the wall. Hope that it's 6. Hope you got your franchise quarterback. If not, you got to build a new wall. If you followed that metaphor. Devante Smith's a nice pick for the Eagles. Christian Darrisaw, another one. Nicholas, you are always grabbing them. I was talking Landon Moore about. I was talking to. Oh, I got you. Okay. Okay. Okay, I get it. I see it. I'm sorry. I was like, who the heck's Landon Moore Wilson? I'm like Googling this guy. I was like, oh gosh. I gotta get into my 2022 mock draft grind. I don't know who he's talking about. Oh man. Quiddy Pay. I like that idea if they're gonna keep Danielle Hunter. JC Horn. That's one I've mocked a lot to the Patriots if they don't trade up. As a Seahawks fan, I gotta be hoping San Fran takes Mac Jones. A lot of people will, man. And that's not to crap on Mac Jones. It's just he's not that. Chris Olave will be a 49er in the future. We could see whoever's drafting for the Eagles. You my dude. Caleb Farley is still the best. He could be. He was until the back stuff. Apparently, he medically he checked out pretty well though. They're announcing some of the medicals on these guys. Thoughts on the Tatum at Ohio State? That's literally receiver 1 and receiver 2 in next year's draft. Garrett Wilson's probably receiver 1. Chris Olave probably receiver 2. Probably up there. Like Justin Ross is an interesting case. Thoughts on Caleb Williams? Let me Google this cat, see if it. Oklahoma? No, I have no idea. I have no idea who dual threat quarterback is this guy. I'm really bad with high schoolers, like with recruiting. So, not really bad. I just don't follow it. I don't really look at these guys until they're redshirt sophomores. Do you think Devante Smith is going to be a good wide receiver in the NFL? I feel like he is. Like he's going to be. It's like it's a risk reward thing. Is he going to translate with this at 170 or is he not? I think I'm going to have Chase ahead of him just because it makes sense. There's less risk with that. But I think he will do fine. Go over a quick few of these. Micah Parsons, that's an interesting one. I mean, it's different than Simmons, so I don't mind it. And hey, I was one for the Cardinals going out and getting Jayon Brown. And when he came that cheap, I don't know why they couldn't get him. Elijah Vera Tucker, all right. Tevin Jenkins, intriguing. Who'd you go with first? Kyle Pitts. I mean, you could get a solid slot in the 2nd or 3rd round. Caleb Farley's interesting. What are you gonna do with Kendall Fuller? Because he actually played pretty well on the outside last year. Rashad Bateman I like Rashad Bateman just because I don't. And on top of that, I don't think Allen Robinson's long for that roster. What about George Pickens? Dude, there's a lot wrong with Pickens, man. Coverage linebacker for the Eagles is still a need with Eric Wilson signing. I mean, I have no problem with them addressing that. Keep in mind, they drafted Davion Taylor kind of as a poor man Isaiah Simmons last year. So maybe he sees more time. They have Sean Bradley, who was a coverage linebacker. They drafted out of Temple last year as well. So there's a couple of I don't think they have to be like, oh no, this guy's gotta be the coverage linebacker. Like Micah Parsons, the dude can move. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's just if I'm asking for coverage, JOK is probably the better coverage guy. But at least Parsons, he could actually stay between the hashes. You know, I'm not gonna trust JOK with that responsibility. Oh yeah, Fields and RG3 comp. I don't know about that. Like RG3 was a very accurate deep ball thrower. Underneath though, his accuracy was kind of everywhere. But yeah, Fields just accuracy in general is amazing. Let's see. Pickens is a school threat. A school threat? I don't know what that means. Pickens has had, like, he just tore his ACL too, but he's also another one of these contested catch guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had, like, I think it was like couple of months ago. I was like kind of going over some of Georgia's offense, just out of curiosity, look at it last year or look at for next year. And I'm just not a big Pickens guy, dude. I'm not fans of contested catch only type of guys. Battled through injuries now with the ACL. He's battled with academic eligibility. There's a lot of problems there. Thibodeau only goes number one if the team picking number one doesn't need a quarterback. What do I think of Darius Washington? Go check out my safeties video, man. All right, let's go over some of these. I like Samuel Cosme a lot for the Colts. Yeah, I think the Colts are in that kind of feels like they're in the Super Bowl window. You know, they're playoff contenders. Despite what type of Carson Wentz they get, I think they should be fine. But so they could draft for need. But I mean, Cosme, he's a first rounder. Edge is interesting for the Titans just because they invested so much on Bud Dupree. Like, I think I'd still, like, at this point, maybe I'd go Greg Newsome. I'm trying to think other, like, Christian Barmore. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Christian Barmore might even be a pick here. You could say Elijah Moore. There's, like, a lot of different ways you could go there for the Titans. Jalen Phillips. I like that a lot, actually. Travis Etienne, drafting for running back. Jason Owe. I like that. I think I saw that in Peter Schrager's pick or mock draft. JOK. It's going to be interesting to see how these linebackers, like, how they fall. Because I really feel like JOK, you could really mock him anywhere from 9 to, where was the latest I've had him go in a draft? 9 to, like, 24 or 26. Terrence Marshall, it's your future. You're looking to the future, man. Sammy Watkins ain't it. Xavier Collins is nice. I got to think that maybe they go with a bit more of an athlete in Jamin Davis, though, potentially. Even though I think he might be a bit more, not as far along as Collins. Newsome's great. Najee Harris, I'm not in love with. Jalen Mayfield, I feel like that's early for him. Then there goes Christian Barmore, man. Solid. Interesting first round. Yeah, Stingley will be a top 3. I don't know. That's hard to guess, but he's top 10 definitely. Let's see. Yeah, I have a hard time right now currently believing that a running back will, like, I feel like a lot of the running back hype has died down. The only places I can see a running back currently going in the first round would be the Steelers, because they're the Steelers, and and to the Dolphins just because of the co-offensive coordinator Eric Studesville. He's a big believer in the run game is the best friend of a quarterback. Kadarius Toney is a solid pick. That's a lot of receivers there now. And Merrick is interested in Landon. Someone doesn't believe in Austin Davis. Oh, and they also brought in LaMarcus Joyner. Yeah, what you doing? Joiners are free. That was the problem with the, like, if they try to run him in the slot, they're going to run into the same problem the Raiders did. He's not a slot. He's a free safety. He's a deep. We also got Jamin Davis. I just personally don't think Atlanta needs a linebacker. And Elijah Moore, you got that slot. I don't know. With Tua though, you gotta worry. He's a vert. That's a vert. That's a vert slot. Ooh. ETN equals Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, it's not gonna win him a Super Bowl though. Like, that's the thing, dude. Le'Veon Bell though, what he did was like he was so patient behind the line of scrimmage and so like just good at finding the hole and then just cutting. Ugh. It was so disgusting. Yo, Robert, I'm sorry, bro. Foot sandwich. I don't like foot sandwich. I don't know what you're trying to say there, bro. Yo, I swear okay, I was about to say I thought I hit timeout. Element goes and joins the Bucks. Oh, dude. Straight up, yo, Productions, if that happens, like it has to be on it has to be just like what Brady did with Gronk. Like they're on the airplane or like he comes off the airplane and they're just like, Instagram pic. It has to go down just like that. Yeah, I don't know what he meant by foot sandwich. I was confused. Let's see. Jets should have taken Jamin Davis. Potentially. I'm not mad at it. I won't be mad at that. Najee is like Kamara. Hold on. Before I put my foot in my mouth here. All right, let's see. Let's see this. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. I don't think I'm on board with that comp. What are your thoughts on Lions train back to 12-6 and get in Smith or where's that at? Smith or Waddle or Bateman instead of Chase. Hey, dude, I'm all for trade backs. You are in a rebuild, then acquire more picks, dude. Acquire more picks. Just rake them in, homie. Rake them in. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna question Najee's vision. I will just say I'm not gonna question his vision, but playing running back at Alabama is pretty easy. But they've been churning out some studs, so. You should react to the Goat House's mock. I looked over his mock. His is even by his own admission. Even by Goat House's own admission, it was more predictive. That's why he went with Mac Jones at 3. So I don't want to mock him for that. I don't want to mock him saying, "Hey, this is what the NFL's saying." I get that. Tyson Campbell to the Eagles. I don't know if he'd be the best defender on the board at that moment. No, he's probably up there. Yeah, that should be fine. Rondale Moore. Oh my gosh. Is he gonna play running back? He ain't taking Tyler Boyd's spot in the slot, man. And another thing, I saw this stat with so I forgot who posted on Twitter that the Bengals ran 82% of their offensive snaps came out of three wide receiver sets. So that Chase pick is, to me, it's making more and more sense. Santi Samuel Jr. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Even with who'd they pick up? AJ Boye, right? Jabril Cox. I'm playing the middle there. Okay. I might like Nick Bolton a little bit better there for the Broncos. I think he's still on the board, right? We got Wyatt Davis, so dress in the line. Probably the top guy on your board at that point. Like, I got Wyatt Davis probably around this range. I got him, I think, 36 on my board or somewhere like that. Landon Dickerson. So once he gets healthy, Nick Gates probably moving to guard. And then Gregory Rousseau. Dude, it will not surprise me if San Fran goes defensive line in like the first 3 rounds. Won't surprise me. And then Javon Holland. I like him. I like you can either play him deep or you can play him in the slot. I don't really have much faith in guys like Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown playing in the slot. I just feel like they're kind of overpaid. Alex Leatherwood. I do think Alex Leatherwood will go somewhere in the second, man. If he makes it to third, that's a good pickup. I think he could be a very solid tackle in the league. Nick Bolton. That's intriguing. I'm kind of thinking I might go Ifeatu Melifonwu here if I'm the Chargers, potentially. And Carlos Basham addressing the edge. Javonte Williams. Baron Browning I like a lot. The second round's a bit rich for me, Juan, but I do like him. I think he's going to be an edge in the NFL. Let's see. You think ASJ size gets erased? Oh, Asante Samuels Jr. gets erased in a zone-heavy scheme. Well, that's the beautiful thing about him. I think with Asante Samuel, Pat Freiermuth. Yeah, I missed it because Pat Freiermuth's a good pick. Sorry. With Asante Samuel Jr., I like the idea of him not playing press. Doesn't mean he doesn't mean he can't play man, but I mean that's the beautiful thing, dude. He's very coverage. He's got a lot of coverage versatility. He can play whatever coverage. He was stellar in both zone and man for the Seminoles. The dude, elite athlete, great athleticism. So yeah, I don't mind him in a zone scheme. I just don't want him in press. That's really what it is. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's up with the homie, man. He's itching, dude. He wants to talk about his sandwiches. Only I'm the one that talks about sponsors here. I'm sorry. Who do you think the Browns draft now that they're more than likely getting Clowney? I don't think that changes edge. Like, they could play Clowney also on the inside. They could have essentially three edge rushers on the field at the same time. And if it's just Clowney to a 1-year deal, I don't think anything of it. I don't think that changes if they're one of the top guys on my board, changes what I do. Yeah, I like Nick Bolton a lot. He's going to be a solid linebacker. Let's see. Or Darius Washington. He could come in and play the slot, but I mean, him and Jimmy Moreland, you just got undersized slots there at that point. Let's see. What else with that? I mean, he could play the box. I don't know. That's an interesting one. I think if I'm Washington, I might prefer Elijah Molden to our Darius Washington. Dylan Redens is nice. Eric Stokes. And then we got Joseph Asai, very athletic edge, going to the Colts. Creed Humphrey going to the Steelers. And then, man, Israel McWama, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan, dude. I think only way that guy makes it in the league, I think he's a red zone specialist and maybe a safety at best. And he was pretty sorry at safety. The couple of games he played last season. Quentin Miners, though, I like that pick. Hooves. Yeah, Creed could be versatile. Oh yeah, I love Payton Turner. Should be able to tell from my Edge video. Bold predictions for the draft, Snorkel. All right, Snorkel. How about this one? Mac Jones goes outside the top 20. They're blowing smoke up everyone's butt, dude, with this Mac Jones thing. I bet you. What if he falls? What if he falls? That'd be a bold prediction. Do I think that comes true though? I don't know. What's a bold prediction? Only one running back goes in the first round. There's another bold prediction. I don't know, man. Can't really think of any off the top of my head. I'm thinking more and more, especially with the addition of Clowney, that we will draft Greg Russo. He could be so good, sat behind Garrett. Could be. Can you show previous picks? The team's currently selecting in the middle screen. No, I can't switch this up. I can only spectate one team, unfortunately. Sorry, brother. Just saying this is not a win now team. Yeah, that's true. Darius Washington, Packers. Yeah, well, if Darius wasn't off the board, then yeah. Yeah, Derek Barnes is in transition, if you know what I mean. Derek Barnes, he last year was his first year as a pure off-ball linebacker, so Jalen Phillips falls out of the top 45. I would have, like, first round, I would have been like, okay, that's not a bold prediction. Top 45 is bold. Again, dude, with this, I don't even know how you permaban somebody during a live stream. Yeah. Oh, well. Dude, Rob, he's out here trying to sell sandwiches, man. You're crushing his hopes, his dreams. Brady Christensen's interesting for the Ravens. Huh. Is Farley a safe pick, or do you have a major concern about the injuries? What's the earliest you would take him? I would take him as early as, like, I would take him at 15 if I'm there. Who did the Buffaloes pick? Or the Buffaloes? The Bills. The Bills picked a. It was a running back. I know that. Najee Harris. Joe Tryon. Who did you go in the first round? JOK. Interesting. Then we got Yami Brown. That just feels like an upgrade from Traquan Smith. Elijah Molnar, I like. That's a good pick, Trey. That's a good pick. You've redeemed yourself from Najee Harris. Liam Eichenberg. It's fine. I really think he's gonna end up being a guard, dude. People are feeling like, from what I've seen, rumor wise, it sounds like everyone's viewing him as a guard. Ronnie Perkins doesn't have the size Spag likes, but dude flies off the ball. And he gets to stay in the state that he dominated last season, Kansas. Perfect. I like Jackson Carman a lot. Walker Little is a good pick. That's another one, dude. Walker Little, like I feel like I have a second round grade on. I feel like could fall out of the really. I think he could fall into day 3. Wow, Paulson and Debo going before Ifatu Melifonwu. Interesting. James Hudson got a developmental tackle there. I guess you're gonna go it with, what is it, George Fant? No, it's just the ban is like a timeout. It's like a 300-second timeout. My bold prediction is Mac Jones falls right into the Steelers' laps. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, Storkel, I kind of feel the same way about Phillips. It's like that concussions for me are really, really scary. Be sure to move Eichenberg to your vids rankings. Only starting player in the NFL with sub 33-inch arms is Braden Smith, and he was an elite athlete coming out. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, if like if they're gonna try to make that comparison, then you almost gotta full send the comp, you know? Oh yeah, I guess you could just hide them, huh? Good call, Productions. Good call. Hudson's this year's Mackay, but more raw. I don't know about that. Have I watched Drew Dahlman? Yeah. Dude, Snorkel, you know me, man. I'm a big mark for Drake Jackson. You think I'm not gonna like Drew Dahlman? He's like Drake Jackson light. Is there a chance Walker Littles falls to day 3? Like I said, it'd be a bold pick, a bold prediction. Devante Smith is underrated. Devante Smith is raw. Spencer Brown still available? Yes, he is. A lot of people are really behind him, man. That guy is exceptionally raw as well. Hey, Cameron, are you saying your Eagles are going to be picking top 5 next year? See, to like Hudson and Becton, it's not really comparable because like Becton had a ton of experience. It was like he didn't have a lot of experience in was it true pass sets? Fan favorite? No, I said my favorite. Did I say fan favorite? No, I like Drake Jackson. I knew he was okay. First off, tested horribly. Like you knew he had short arms. You knew he would. Like I'm just happy that he was around 300. So like, I'm not saying I'm exceptionally high on him. I think I'm higher than most. Most people have him around the 5th. I have him in the 4th. The dude is a zone blocking scheme only center in the NFL. But hey, if you're not going to be athletic, that's the position you play, center and guard. But in terms of Drew Dahlman, undersized zone blocking scheme center. That's the comparison I was making. Have I watched Rashad Wildgoose? Yes. A lot of people say he has like the physical profile to be a press man corner, but the only press snaps he's ever seen were in the slot, and it wasn't a lot. He played a lot of off zone coverage there at Wisconsin. So his athletic profile doesn't match what he did in college. So no. Have I heard of Divine Deblo? Grady, I got him in my safeties rankings. Cameron, probably not. Justin Ross is coming out next year. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All right, let's go over some of these picks. Levi Onwuzurike, that's how you say it. I like that. Get an explosive interior player since Geno Atkins is gone. Richie Grant. I like Richie Grant's versatility. He can play wherever you want him to play. Lee McNeil is a nice addition to the interior there. Wow, the defensive linemen are coming off. Davion Nixon. It's a bit rich for not really. I mean, I have Nixon like more of a late third. Tylan Wallace. He could be a good replacement in the slot. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Dude's probably a crafty slot receiver. Crafty. I mean, he could play on the outside too if you want. Then Dylan Moses to the Cowboys. Linebacker. I'm a little higher on Monty Rice just because the production was a bit better. But Moses, like from an athletic tools, like you kind of hope that it clicks for him. And not to say Alabama, I don't think Alabama necessarily was using him. I don't want to say not using him correctly, but I think he could have been utilized better. That and the injuries are a big concern. But I mean, hey, from a talent standpoint, it's there. Osai Odigizua, I'm a big fan. Bit undersized though for I think the Giants front. Kelvin Joseph, that's a good pick for the Chargers. Then we got Antonio going with Andre Cisco to replace Anthony Harris, and then Trey Smith. Didn't you already get a guard earlier? No, you got Elijah Vera Tucker Jr. You're gonna have to explain this sucker to me, bruh. Just curious. Unless you see Trey Smith as your right tackle, I won't have him there. Cameron, I haven't watched that yet, but I know what you're talking about. I've been doing a lot of reading. Why am I so low on Kaden Stearns? It's probably the same reason I'm low on Kellen Mond. Well, that's not true. No, yeah, that's probably not true one bit. Kaden Stearns, all right. How have you seen him develop since his freshman season? Oh, you haven't. He's been the same player. He's been the same player despite playing over 2,000 snaps. He struggles against the run. He has a hard time getting off blocks. And he's very hesitant. And sometimes just doesn't... he's a slow processor in coverage. Like, he is literally just physical and athletic traits. That's it. I feel like there's no position... Like, I think I mentioned, if you're a Bro Scout tier member, when I went through my whole safety rankings, I talked that I think Kaden Stearns should make a transition to corner. I think that would be best for him. Did you watch Christian Watson on Saturday the 6-4? I did not. Not gonna lie, not on my radar. What's your opinion on Shane Buechele? Dude's a gunslinger with a very, very big throwing motion. He's had accuracy issues throughout his career. The dude at best I think is a 7th rounder. Spies Texas A&M fan. If Kellen can sit for a year, maybe 2, think he could win a Super Bowl. Like, okay, I'll give it, like, Sam, I'll give it to you. Like, Kellen Mond has the tools. For me, I feel like Kellen Mond's been the same player for the last 3 full seasons he's started. Junior's a troll. Yeah, it looks like Junior's a troll. Yeah, Grady. Stearns has been a guy that's been really hyped up since his freshman season. Yeah. Jordan Smith's interesting. That might be a bit early one, but I know the Dolphins don't have a 4th round pick. But yeah, he's a bit raw, but wow, you're really going in on edge. Chaz Surratt's an interesting pick for Washington. They've also gone with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Darius Washington, Caleb Farley. All right, so Surratt makes sense. Need linebacker help. Tay Gowan, pair that. I like Tay Gowan a lot. Peyton Turner, very versatile. Honestly, might be an upgrade from Derek Barnett. And then Marvin Wilson, Taj got his nose. Benjamin St. Jude's, I think, is a great fit for Saleh's defense. And then Kyle Trask, Scott got his quarterback. Thoughts on Eric Burris from Wisconsin? He's probably undrafted free agent. Might sneak into the 7th round. He has to be he's a very savvy coverage safety, just not athletically. He's not that great athletically. He's really just a box guy who needs to clean up as a tackler. But probably going to be probably going to be an undrafted free agent if I had to guess. Kellen Mond had his best year this year though. But Kellen Mond, did you see the offense? It was checkdowns and screen heavy. Everything was underneath. Like, he only took 32 shots downfield all last year. He relied a lot on his playmakers. If anything, he had the most Dwayne Haskins year you could have last year. There, I said it. See, this is what I was thinking, Sangi. I was thinking the same thing, that he had probably Trace. I was assuming Trey Smith might be right tackle. But I guess you could go. Yeah, you could go with AT or AVT at right tackle. But yeah, that between Smith and Deontay Brown, one of them was probably going to be an eventual replacement for Richie Incognito. There we go. I love Jamie Newman. I'm a big Jamie Newman mark. I just talked about Shane Buechele. Do I talk about him? No, I don't talk about him in my QB video. I'm sure I have a QB rankings where he was probably 10 somewhere. I think he's hovering right now for me around 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, Caleb, I'm with you on that, dude. Sam, I'm offended. I'm just saying. See, that's how I see it, though. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, with the information I've been given from what I have seen, this is the conclusion I have come up to. You may come up with a different conclusion. We won't really know the actual outcome, the actual answer, probably for like 3 years. So, gosh, dude, I came up with that on the spot too, Dwayne Haskins. The minute I said let his playmakers do everything out, like basically gave it to his playmakers to do stuff with, I was like, Dwayne Haskins, boom, light. Brunell Jacobs. I'm doing pretty good, bro. Do you believe the Mac Jones? No, I don't believe it for 1 second. I don't believe it for 1 second, Jacobs. Juan, I'm doing the no running back for the Dolphins. No running back for the draft. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Like, they brought in Malcolm Brown. I think they have 2 capable guys in the backfield in, who was it? Is it Salvan Ahmed and Myles Gaskin? If they want to add, they could add in the 5th round. They could add running back on day 3. They have more pressing issues. All right, let's go over some of these. Amari Rogers. So they get a fancy little slot receiver there. I'm okay taking Amari Rogers in the 3rd if you see him as a running back as well. I think if you just see him as a slot, then not that high on him. Milton Williams, I like that. then pairing up with Ben Cleveland. Woof. Oh, I love Ben Cleveland so much. Aaron Robinson. Okay, Antonio, you replacing your Jeff Gladney in the slot. I like it. Cameron McGrone. Hey, you got a fast linebacker. He don't got a lot of length, but he got a fast linebacker. There you go. Janarius Robinson. Trey, this is the biggest I've seen. The highest I've seen him go. Someone's bought into his length, man. Woo! Dwayne Eskridge. That's a scary weapon. I could definitely see like the Chiefs though going with like a. Can you imagine them going Terrence Marshall Jr.? Woof. Davis Mills at the end of the third. I like that. There's Nico Collins. They get a big boy receiver. They're Jalen Darden. Interested. I like that. He's going to take some of those slot snaps away from Keenan Allen. Kenny Yeboah. Someone's high on that tweener. Like, he's a tweener. Literally, tight end receiver. Just want to make sure we got that straight. All right, let's see what's going on in the comment section. What are your thoughts on Mustafa Johnson from Colorado? The dude has not been good since... I don't want to say not been good. He hasn't been like he was dominant. I think it was like 2018. And he's kind of fallen off. Because he's also undersized. It just doesn't seem like he's really progressed since 2018. Because that was a guy I was pretty high on. I thought he was going to come out last year. I say pretty high on. He was like in my top 10 defensive interior players. And then it's just kind of fallen off. He's got a Eddie Lacy build. I don't know about that. Like, he's just a bigger guy. And into his life. Oh gosh. Let's see. Yeah, Rondo Moore's good, but he's a bit gadgety. And then being at what? He's like 5'7", 5'8". What happened to Felton? Like, he's a slot receiver only. I mean, that's kind of a dime a dozen in the NFL nowadays. He's probably still a third, fourth round pick. All right. Then we got Tommy Togiai. They get their nose. I'm just kind of curious if he can be a 3-down player in the NFL. That's the only thing. Like, the dude's stupid strong. But, I mean, what was it with, it's what, he had, how many reps did he have on the bench press? But he's also got short arms, so it's like, yeah. But, I mean, honestly, he's had some dominant performances this year. He hasn't played he hasn't played over 300 snaps in a season. So I'm just curious if he's going to be a 3-down guy, but I think he'd be a good rotation player. Brevin Jordan, they get their Jonnu Smith. I really thought Brevin Jordan was going to come out freakier, but he did put on like 10 pounds before his pro day. Shaun Wade, like I think San Fran might be the best place for Shaun Wade. Not that high on KJ Britthooves. I really think he's a run stuffer only. Jamar Johnson, Jack knows his Ravens like them their safeties. What's the farthest you see Farley falling? I could definitely see him go somewhere in the second round. Hey, what's with the timeouts, bro? Productions, explain yourself. with the timeouts. Actually, here, I could view the message. Gonna have to explain that one to me, homie. Can't be giving out moderator. Them two trolling each other, accusing each other of trolling. Oh. I feel like 300, like, I feel like a timeout that big, though, is such a big slap on the wrist for something like that. Here, I'm gonna explore something real quick. Like, do they have a means to, like, can you change, like, the timeout time? No, you can't. I wish you could adjust that. That sucks. Well, sorry, Sloppy Joe. Sorry, Sangy Wangy. Sangy Wangy. Boy, that sounds weird. If Noah Igbinoghene can be a first rounder, then Sean Wade can be. Dang, dude, that's cutthroat. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to set the limits on that. I know what you're talking about, production. I was checking in for myself. Oh, here, I could check out stream sentence, can't I? Let's see. To you drafting at all? Does age matter to me? To a degree. Like Rondarius Williams being 25 at the beginning of his rookie year kind of alarms me. And then to that same token, a guy like Matt Bushman, I think, is undraftable. Dude, yeah, I have no idea where you can adjust that. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know where that. Check out stream settings. Yeah, I'm there. I'll fall back on for the timeouts for now. Yeah, no, I'm checking stream settings. I don't see anything that adjusts that. It's like I'm cool with the timeout, like for like actual trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, there's like, but like, you get what I'm saying though. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Productions. Wait, hold on. I think I found something. Nope. Still didn't find anything. I wonder if that's like a. There's gotta be a way to change that. That's insane. Gosh, dude. I feel like that's such a. Dang. I don't know. I'll Google it. I'll YouTube it after the stream. I'll figure it out. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's go over some of these real quick. 2-2 Outwell. Oh man, I don't know. Dude's what? 5-5. I don't know if he's gonna be in the day too. Then we got wait, I already went over those. Victor Dimikiji. I think he's a solid rotation guy, but I think that's about it. Okay, Johnson's an interesting pick. I mean, now you got 3 slot receivers on the roster with Keelan Cole and Jamison Crowder. Hunter Long's a good pick here for Atlanta, like this deep. Then we got Michael Cotta. Not that high on Patrick Jones. Tamari and Terry. Love me Tamari and Terry. Preston, Chase Lucas. He ain't in this draft. He's gonna be a 6-year senior next year. Chris Rumpf. Oh, someone's trying to replace Jamie Collins. Then James Wiggins. So gonna have him play slot. I imagine that's where he's going to play. Spencer Brown. I really like Spencer Brown in the 4th. That's kind of my preference. Dang, Tommy Tremble making it to Dallas. That could be a good get. Like, I'm a sucker for Tommy Tremble, though, in a LaFleur's offense. I could see the Jets maybe snagging him. Monty Rice, I like that pick a lot. You can pair him up with Tay Crowder now. Let's see. Then CJ Verdell's not in this class. Kellen Mond's not a bad pickup here. We got Hamson as our Ildeen. He's kind of a tough one to project where he may go. Quincy Roche is pretty solid. Marlon Toi Piloto. I like that. I kind of feel like, Junior, you do need to address deep safety at some point. Kendrick Green's a pretty dope pickup here. I love Jamie Newman. I mean, you're almost getting him for free. Other than Brown and Mond, are there any other Aggies to cheer for in the draft? Buddy Johnson, I kind of like. He's very athletic. He wasn't that good in coverage, but I think his athleticism says I'm willing to bet on that, maybe in the 4th or 5th round. Buddy Johnson. Anthony Heinz, who opted out this past year. He's pretty athletic in his own right, but he's probably a late day 3 pick. I'm trying to think. Who's the receiver? But I think he's another just contested catch guy too. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Those are a couple of Aggies I could think of potentially. Let's see. Do you see Rousseau fall into the 2nd round come draft day? Yes. Yes, I do. McShay just had 2-2 to my Jags at 33 in his latest. I think you're gonna see him get off 2-2 pretty soon. I can see McShay getting off on 2-2 in a little bit. Tell me who the Raiders have drafted in the previous rounds, please. By the way, I'm not yelling. I'm just trying to be noticed. I hear you. Okay. Yeah, we'll go over the Raiders real quick. Production's like, I'm done with this. Hey, dude, Productions, man. You were trying. I get it, dude. The good was coming from the heart, bro. It's coming from the heart. I understand. All right, let's the Raiders, they grabbed Marlon Toi Pilotu, Elijah Vera Tucker, Deontay Brown, Trey Smith, and Carlos Basham. Hey, bro. Have you gotten to watch Palmer yet from Tennessee? Yeah, I've been pretty high on Palmer last few weeks, like since the Senior Bowl. And even going to the Senior Bowl, I mentioned him as one of my guys to watch out for. I'll just wait for Broshmo to unleash the almighty banhammer. Oh, dude. Whoo, I don't know about that one, man. Like, I would say, hey, if they're like blatant trolling, you know? If they're just fussing at one another, screw it. Freedom of speech, let them have it. But if they're like spamming the chat, go for it. I feel like that's kind of fair, right? He's dying on the 2-2 hill. It's a very small hill. Dang. Magic Ben, dude. That's cold-blooded, bro. I like Rashad Weaver, dude. He's a good edge setter. That is a good run stopper for him. Alaric Jackson. I'm not going to lie, Taj. He's kind of a scheme fit. Might be around early for me though. I think you could get him in the 5th. Rondarius Williams. I like that. I think he could immediately be good. I don't think he's got much of a ceiling though. Stone Forsythe. I'm just worried about that guy's size. He's like what, 5'7", 5'8". Good pass blocker though there at Florida. Jack Anderson to me feels like a Seattle Seahawk. I like that pick, man. I remember at the beginning of the 2019 college season, I thought he could have been a first rounder. Man. And then Cameron Sample. Cameron Sample is basically a Raven type player too. I would say the same thing about Rashad Weaver. They're very similar prospects, Cam Sample and Rashad Weaver. Devante Smith's a good developmental guy. Trill Williams is interesting, man. I hope the Browns can develop him. Kerry Vincent, they get their dime corner. Dude, I could see Josh Myers like just being another bust at guard for the Vikings. And that's not a shot at Myers. Like, he's a good pass protector, but man, woof, 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 man. I don't know how I feel about the Vikings' ability to develop guys, at least on the interior. Sugar Brown's a pretty solid pick, though. I don't think Trill Williams is gonna be a day one starter. Because the guy, he played slot for a large majority of his career. And then on top of that, playing slot, like he more so has the physical, I guess you'd say the physical profile, the skill set to play either safety or on the outside. He just hasn't done it. Did I say 5'7", 5'8"? Son of a gun, dude. And you know what? In my stupid videos when I have to make stinking out overlays, I end up typing the wrong thing in. So it's like, I think I had Zaven Collins at like 5'6". Jack Anderson, dude. I love Jack Anderson. He is stupid strong, but low-key very agile for his size because he played in that air raid offense at Texas Tech. Like, very good at getting to the second level. He's just got like some like technique-wise, there's some stuff with that. Play or like his stance is a bit wide. He's like, despite being very powerful sometimes in the pass sets, he gets knocked back on his heels. I like Jack Anderson. I like him a lot. It's the point of the draft where I don't recognize any more names. Hey, dude, that's why this channel's here. You could get familiar with a lot of people just by watching some Bro Schmo. I try to cover a lot of people. So I got another deep sleepers video coming out this week. I need you to make a Madden 21 draft class. Oh, dude, I'm not going to take the time to do that. I'm sorry. I used to love me some Madden, but man, I'm hoping next year the franchise mode's pretty good. Actually, straight up, I should look if I could get a modded what do you call it? A modded Xbox 360 with NCAA. Oh my gosh. They do sell it. Oh, jeez. Am I really going to spend that much for it? Oh, no. Only one avail. Oh, dude, I kind of gotta. I would like more of a description here. Learn more anyway from this. Oh gosh, Henry, dude, now do your homework, man. Do your homework, bro. What do you think of this idea? We had a college football season, but with all the pro players going back to college, and then we play a whole season with the pro players back at college. Holy moly, that sounds very convoluted. With all the pro players going to college, we play one with all the ones coming back. I don't know. Oh, dude, Sloppy Joe, man. Straight up, I might do that during a live stream. I'll give you a kicker punter rankings. I know that video probably might end up, if I do a video of that, it ain't gonna do well. From NCAA Division II sleepers. I try to include those guys because I had Michael apparently Strawn from Charleston. I had some like low-key guys. I had Texas Southern's Donnie Corley in my last sleepers video. I'll try to get more of those guys. I'll see who I got on my board. Yeah, I was looking. I'm right now on Etsy, and they got one for $250. Wait, you got a decent 360. Yeah, but I want to also get the modded NCAA with it. Because I know I'm not going to do it myself. I'm just not tech savvy like that. Like, when it comes to, like, Photoshop and Premiere, pretty solid. When it comes to actual computer stuff, though, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Aaron Banks. I don't think there's much of a ceiling on this guy, but he could be solid. Same actually with Dalen Haynes. Oh, dude, Jalen Moore, low key, real sleeper. Like, and he can be. I like him going to Dallas because he is gonna need some time to season. You know, he's gonna need some time to grow because he's super athletic, but he has. He just hasn't been that consistent, which you kind of get worried about at Western Michigan. Not even like just from a physical perspective. He's more explosive than athletic, I'd say, actually. J2 Fele is good value here. De Ogayingbo. And a Vandy. That guy probably could have been a day 2 guy if not for the ACL. Little high for Keith Taylor for me. I feel like he's length and not much else. I mean, he got whomped by Tylan Wallace at the Senior Bowl. Josh Palmer, that's a good pick for Green Bay. Dax Milan. So they get a nice little possession receiver for the Vikings. Tyler Shelvin. Dang, dude. I like Tyler Shelvin actually at that pick. Trey Brown. Trey Brown's another guy I'm probably too high on compared to the NFL. Yeah, I could see him in the 5th. They could have him play the slot almost immediately. They have Sidney Jones there too, though. And they brought back, was it Trey Herndon? Jamie and Sherwood's great value here. Boy, you really went in on safeties, Landon. To be fair, you could probably convert him to linebacker if you really wanted to. Sage Surratt, you know, why not? They really don't have like big contested catch guys. And in the 5th round, that's probably when I feel the best about contested catch guys. And then Elijah Griffin. Could be a solid pick there. 5th round's good value for him. Dang, Landon, I just saw your message before you say anything. I'm moving Sherwood to linebacker. Hey, that's why I said it, dude. That's why I said it. A lot of stuff, especially with those system updates that are automatic. Xbox is a sissy for stopping modders and banning IPs with that method. I don't really get online with it, though. I'm not going to get online. Oh, unless it's not a physical copy. Plug and play console is for offline use only. I don't need controllers or cords. This looks legit. Sherwood deserves better, to be honest. Jeez. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got McKinney in the 5th round as well. Because you're at least getting a good blocker. Like, he has some huge hands, so you'd think he could be probably a good... Like, I feel... I get Darren... is it Darren Fells? Darren Fells vibes. I think it's Darren Fells. The former Texan tight end. Charlie Collar, not in this draft class. He's in the next one. They had a lot of tight ends decide to return. Because he had, what, is it James Mitchell, the Virginia Tech one? Yeah, it was kind of wild. There was a few tight ends that decided to come back. Even, is it Jordan Peterson? Or Jeff Peterson? Whoever Doug Peterson's son is that plays at Louisiana Monroe, he decided to come back as well. Rashid's an interesting choice here. I don't know how he fits there. Maybe weak side linebacker. Patrick Jones could be a monster. Didn't you get Peyton Turner as well though? Yeah, you try what you. I mean, I guess you got a heck of a pass rush potentially. Talanoa Hufanga, solid box safety, potential linebacker convert. Tyree Gillespie, man, is kind of solid though. I like him. He's probably one of my preferable box safeties in this class. There goes Mustafa Johnson. Holy moly. Kenneth Gainwell's fun at this pick. There goes Trey Sermon. Juan couldn't hold it back anymore. He couldn't hold it back. Oh, I don't know about Kenny Yeboah equals Shannon Sharp. Oh, he didn't make that pick? Oh, were you... Oh, I'm sorry. Sengi, I didn't know you were Tyler. I'm used to you as Sengi. Pro Wells equals Antonio Gates. I don't know about that. They're talking about that prospect from Chile, Samus Reyes. He's never played a lick of football, but he's a former basketball player. Could be the next what do you call it? Oh, I can't remember. With the latest... Oh my gosh, my mind's blanking. I've lost it. I'm trying to do as the next Antonio Brown. There we go. Cat from Chile. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I'm here trying to contemplate. I think I'm gonna buy this. See if this 360. Yeah, let's go for it. We were debating between Gainwell and McKinney for the Eagles. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. That's rough, man. I hear you. I don't know who to pick. Robert Rochelle or Ambry Thomas next. I would go Rochelle because Thomas mainly... He's an undersized man, press man corner. Did you consider getting a used PS3? Well, I have the game for 360, but your sleepers aren't in Walk the Mock system. Ah. Yeah, I will say Draft Network does a good job of listing a lot of guys. All right, man. I mean, straight up, this gives us something to stream during the summer. Did you say we were gonna stream the draft? Oh yeah, dude, we're streaming all 3 days of the draft, baby. All 3 days of the draft, man. I'm gonna have a ton of coffee, Red Bull. I'm gonna have some water. I'm just gonna be kicking back. I'm gonna be watching it here. Yeah, we're gonna be doing it. I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have a tracker, so I'm contemplating trying to do it all on Draft Network to keep up with it. So we kind of know best available, at least my best available, and just to see what other guys they may have. Oh my gosh, what do you mean security code? I just want to buy this 360. 719. Oh wow. Don't say security code out loud. They should put Seth Williams Hall of Fame, but oh my gosh. What round do you think Thomas Graham Jr. goes? Probably fourth for a slot only corner. Because like the other slot only corners, potentially slot only corners in this draft, can do a little bit of other things. Like have what other item do I have? Oh my gosh. Okay. But oh my gosh, hold up. Do not ship there. Delete that. New address. But yeah, because like if you think of like Elijah Molden, you think of Santi Samuel Jr., Aaron Robinson, those guys, you kind of hope they could play other positions. So, are you going to go straight into 2020 mocks after the draft, or do you take a summer break? You mean 2022 mocks? Oh, literally, it was the next message. Just keep reading. No, I don't take a summer break, man. Like we'll be doing. I'm gonna try to do. Man, I cannot. I cannot. I'm not a multitasker. I'm trying to do this purchase at the same time as talking. No, I don't take a break over the summer. We'll do 2022 mocks. I do my rankings too, my early rankings for the 2022 NFL draft class. We do season predictions. We do projected starters, stuff like that. So there's still going to be videos circulating. It's just kind of like, hey, we're in the heyday right now here of we're down the stretch in terms of the draft, and well, some would say that's kind of what the channel is. But yeah, well, maybe I'm thinking about maybe doing Madden stuff. I'm not sure though. I forgot. Random question: how do you feel about the Eagles converting Hakeem Butler to tight end last year? I'm curious how he does as a possible second tight end to Goddard. It's interesting for sure. Because it's not a bad idea. Because for all intents and purposes, It's not like technically from a receiving aspect, he did a lot of things great. He was just kind of a big-bodied guy last year, so it's not a bad idea. Yahoo Fantasy Sports 20. Oh gosh, I should do a dude. A fantasy football league on here would be fun. All right, here, let's catch up to some of these picks real quick. Look, I talked about the old man, Matt Bushman, and here he is. Lorenzo Neal, I'm telling you, this guy's going to go undrafted free agent. It's a real shame. The ACL injury really derailed very promising potential. Not saying it's all done for him, but he definitely could have made a lot more money. I like Robert Hainsley a lot, more so as a center, probably. Was it Ambry Thomas is actually, that's a pretty good scheme fit for him. I just can't get behind that my boy Lavert Hill, who I deemed the better corner last year at Michigan. Who was the better corner last year at Michigan? I can't imagine Thomas getting drafted over him. There goes Seth Winter. That's a good pick though. This late 5th, I'd be willing to go with him in the 4th. There's Kaden Stearns. It's like you're just hoping you can maybe develop him. Chuba Hubbard's good value here. Christian Uphoff's great value here. That would be a very nice duo with Eddie Jackson. Amir Smith-Marset. Interesting. And there's Frank Darby. Strange. 2 very similar players going back to back. Marlon Williams. I think he's just a big slot in the NFL. Wild Goose is good value here. I really think that 5th round's probably going to be where he goes. Divine Deablo. Really, I might try and make this guy a linebacker too. I'm a sucker for taking safeties and making them linebackers though. Jalen Twyman. He's built for a 3-4 scheme. And then we got Joshua Kaindow, developmental edge rusher. Kylan Hill could be very explosive for San Fran. I kind of like that. Drake Jackson, not bad at this part. Probably going to be a 5th rounder. That actually sounds really, really right. Richie LeCount, man. I really feel unfortunate about this guy. I don't know what to say about him. He feels like Deontay Thomas a couple of years ago from Alabama. I just don't think he's near, like, he's just less athletic. And like Thompson, reason he fell to the 5th was because he was a very smart safety. It's just the dude was a terrible athlete. And I would say Richard LeCount might be even less of an athlete. Like, he's not nearly the athlete I thought he was, nor that he looks like on film. Then there's no way he could play in the box. Grant Morgan's just a guy in this draft, in my opinion. There goes Thomas Graham, dude. That's good. I think you need to get Sean Murphy Butt in some competition. Jared Patterson's good here. I kind of like the idea of him here. Did they bring back James White? I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, they brought him back. Okay, interesting. And then you got Trey McKitty. Charles Snowden, man. I'm really rooting for him. Virginia really screwed him up. They try to play him everywhere as this chess piece, so he's kind of like, I don't know. He's got the length of an edge rusher, but I don't think he's got the explosiveness. But at the same token, by the same token, he doesn't have a lot of experience dropping back, and he's never really been good in coverage. But I mean, he has that length that really can get in the way of passing lanes. It's just guy really needs developing. Tommy Kramer. Then Cornell Powell's really good value here as well. I actually really like that for the Chiefs. What do you think of the comparison between Josh Palmer and Terry McLaurin? Fair comp? I don't think so, because McLaurin was a very good route runner. That's something Palmer, I think, needs to get better at. Am I going to rate each team? I don't think I will tonight just because I have a lot of like things to do. Because I still got to do the mock draft for tomorrow. I got to record the tight end videos for tomorrow, and then I got to come up with the overlays for the receiving and cornerback videos. So I got a few things I need to get done tonight. And then I got to start putting together the next deep prospect rankings video. So I got a few things tonight I need to get started after we're done here. Xavier Thomas is actually returning, Jesse. All right, man. So I should have that 360 before the draft ends. That's kind of dope. I like how they put on it, not made to play online. Not planning on it. Yeah, sorry, Landon. I mean, we could run through them real quick, but I don't think I'm gonna grade them or anything. Unfortunately, yeah, we'll run through them real quick, but I won't grade them. All right, let's run through these suckers real quick. Micah Parsons, Devante Williams, Ambry Thomas going to the Cards. And then we got Atlanta Falcons going Mac Jones, Jamin Davis, Ifatu Melifonwu. We got Hunter Long, Elijah Griffin, and then Josh Ball. Yeah, I definitely think he was AFK. And then the Ravens, they go Terrence Marshall, Brady Christensen, Jamar Johnson, Cameron Sample, Joshua Kaindow, and Marco Wilson. Not actually a bad pick, dude. Wilson, I feel the best about Wilson in the 5th round. And then, I feel like I missed the Bills. Yeah. Bills went Najee Harris, Elijah Molden, Janarius Robinson, Seth Williams, and Richard LeCounte. Carolina Panthers going Rashawn Slater, Asante Samuel Jr., Tylan Wallace, James Wiggins. And then the Chicago Bears go Rashad Bateman, Dylan Radins, Tay Gowan, Christian Uphoff. And then the Cincinnati Bengals, Penei Sewell, Rondale Moore, Levi Onwuzurike, and Hamilcar Rashid Jr. The Cleveland Browns, Jeremiah Owusu Karamara. I don't know why I said it that way. Feel like I'm NBA I'm announcing the starting lineup. Joe Tryon, Milton Williams, Ben Cleveland, Tamarian Terry, Trill Williams, and Divine Deblow. Then we got the Dallas Cowboys, Patrick Surtain II, Javon Holland, Dylan Moses, Tommy Togiai, Tommy Tremble, Jalen Moore, and Charles Snowden. And then the Denver Broncos, Trey Lance, Jabril Cox, Lee McNeil, Spencer Brown, and Talanoa Hufanga. Hopefully I said his first name right. I don't feel too confident about that. Not going to lie. Then Jamar Chase going to the Detroit Lions along with Wyatt Davis, Davion Nixon, Tutu Atwell, Chris Rumpf II, and Tyree Gillespie. The Green Bay Packers going Greg Newsome, Leon Eichenberg, Cameron McGrone. We got Shakur Brown. We got Josh Palmer, Drake Jackson, and Trey McKitty. The Houston Texans go Paulson Adebo, Patrick Jones II, Sage Surratt, and Lorenzo Neal Jr. We have the Indianapolis Colts going Samuel Cosme, Joseph Asai, Rondarius Williams, and Amir Smith-Marset. The Jacksonville Jaguars go T-Law himself, Trevor Lawrence, Jason Owe, Kadarius Toney, Pat Freiermuth, Walker Little, Michael Carter, Deontay Smith, Trey Brown, and Jalen Twyman. The Kansas City Chiefs, there we go. They go Jalen Mayfield, Ronnie Perkins, Dwayne Eskridge, Aaron Banks, Tyler Shelvin, Grant Morgan, Cornell Powell. The LA Chargers go Christian Darrisaw, Nick Bolton, Kelvin Joseph, Jalen Darden, Quincy Roche, and Robert Hainsey. Then the LA Rams, they go Quinnen Myers, Amari Rogers, KJ Britt, Keith Taylor. Almost sounded like it was all one name. Then we got the Las Vegas Raiders, Elijah Vera Tucker, Carlos Basham Jr. boogieing on up here. Trey Smith, Deontay Brown, Marlon Tuipulotu. We have Kaden Stearns, Marlon Williams. And then the Miami Dolphins go Kyle Pitts, Tevin Jenkins, Elijah Moore, Baron Browning, Jordan Smith, and Trey Sermon. The Minnesota Vikings go Kwity Paye, Andre Sisco, Aaron Robinson, Kellen Mond, Rashad Weaver, Josh Myers, Max Milan, Matt Bushman, and Rachad Wild Goose. Then the New England Patriots, J.C. Horn, Alex Leatherwood, Nick Collins, Jamie Newman, Jay Tufele, and Jarrett Patterson. The New Orleans Saints go Zaven Collins, De'Ami Brown, Kenny Yeboah, Victor Demukiji, and Kerry Vincent Jr. The New York Giants go Jalen Waddle, Landon Dickerson, Osa Odigizua, and Monty Rice. The New York Jets go Justin Fields, Jalen Phillips, Trevon Merrick, James Hudson III, Benjamin St. Jude, Cade Johnson, Jamian Sherwood, Kenneth Gainwell. The Philadelphia Eagles go Devante Smith, Tyson Campbell, Richie Grant, Peyton Turner, Kendrick Green, and Patrick Johnson. The Pittsburgh Steelers go Travis Etienne, Creed Humphrey, Kyle Trask, Stone Forsythe, and Deo Odeyimbo. And the Seattle Seahawks go Israel McWamu and Jack Anderson. The San Francisco 49ers go Zach Wilson, Gregory Rousseau, Sean Wade, Hamasa Nazaruddin, Mustafa Johnson, Kylan Hill, and Tommy Kramer. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go Christian Barmore, Jackson Carman, Davis Mills, Dalen Hayes, Thomas Graham Jr. The Tennessee Titans go Azeez Ojulari, Elijah Stokes, oh my gosh, Eric Stokes, Marvin Wilson, Brevin Jordan, Alaric Jackson, and Frank Darby. And finally, the Washington football team go Caleb Farley, Ardarius Washington, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chaz Surratt, Pete Werner, and Chuba Hubbard. All right, there we go. That was the draft. I just joined. My fault. Hey, Ruben, you're all cool, bruh. But hey, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. So you're gonna have a lot of videos this week. But thanks for hanging out. Check out the videos to come. Tomorrow should be the NFC North videos, and I think I did the Bears and I did the Lions. So those are the mock drafts coming out for tomorrow. A little sneak peek. Tomorrow also you get a mock draft, tight end ranking videos, and then wide receivers, corners should be out this week. A new sleep, or at least an additional deep sleepers video. So yeah, got a lot of content coming. Browns mock tomorrow. No, we're gonna circle back to the NFC or the AFC North eventually. But keep in mind, hey, tomorrow check out East West Football on YouTube. I'll be live streaming I'll be on their show tomorrow. They're also on Twitter and Facebook. So they go live for a variety of different places at once. And then also we'll have another live stream on Thursday and Friday. We won't do Thursday. My bad. Thursday's not happening. I totally forgot. Friday though, we will be live streaming. And that'll be a walk the mock with other content creators. And I'm trying to think, man, can I fit? We'll see about maybe live streaming Wednesday. We'll see. But thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, you be easy, guys. Later.